Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis. We're gonna talk about the Detroit Pistons beating the Dallas Mavericks 122 to 110. The Pistons go to 4-2, while the Mavericks go to 2-4. Dallas actually won the first quarter 30 to 27. They lost the second quarter 32 to 31. The third quarter they won 32 to 28, but they got destroyed in the fourth quarter 35 to 17. Daniel Gafford 17 minutes, 7 points. He ended up having 3 assists, 4 rebounds, one on his offensive, 2 or 3 from the field, 66%. And he also took no threes, but he did go 3 or 3 from the free throw line, 100% there. He also got 4 personal fouls, was a +1 and +. It was good to see him back, good to see him out there, and he still looks like he's going to be a good help for them. PJ Washington, 36 minutes, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 2 turnovers. He ended up going 3 of 13. This was one of his worst performances lately. 23%, 0 of 6 from 3. Had him wide open too, just couldn't get him to go down. 2 personal fouls, a -4 and +. Cooper Flag had another bad game. 34 minutes, 16 points. He also had 8 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive. He did also have 4 assists in the steal, 1 turnover. He went 3 of 14 from the field, was missing layups and everything. 21%. He also was 2 of 6 from 3, 33% there. He scored the bulk of his points at the free throw line, 8 of 8, 100%. At least he took care of that. And he also did have 4 personal fouls and was a -12 in +. He has to be better if this team is going to go above expectations and be a playoff team. Klay Thompson hasn't been any better. 20 minutes, he only had 11 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. He was 4 of 9 from the field, 44%, 3 of 7 from 3, 42%, and he ended up being a -21 in +. Max Christie, 33 minutes, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 5 of 9 from the field, 55% there, 2 of 5 from 3, 40%, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 50%, 2 personal fouls, -7 and +. I mean, he gave you good numbers. He really helped the offense a lot. He also helped on the boards, obviously, and he scored efficiently and hit some threes when they left him open. That's all you can really hope for him. He played a good role, but you just needed a guy to have a superhuman game, and it was really D'Angelo Russell, who ended up having 30 minutes played, but 31 points, and he also had 7 rebounds, one on his offensive with 3 assists. He also had 4 turnovers. He was 10 of 17 from the field. He ended up shooting 58% there, 7 of 13 from the 3-point line, 53%. He was 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 80%. That's why he got so many minutes, because he was really the only guy scoring consistently. He had 3 personal fouls and was a -1 and +. Dwight Powell played 19 minutes. He ended up only having 5 points and 6 boards. 3 of them was offensive with an assist, 2 turnovers, 1 of 1 from the field. He also shot no threes, but he did get to the free throw line, went 3 of 3, 100% there. 5 personal fouls. He was a +2 and +. Caleb Martin, 12 minutes, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 100%. From there, 2 personal fouls, a +1 and +. And then Najee Marshall played 23 minutes, the second most on the bench. 7 points from him, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. He also had 2 turnovers, 3 of 5 from the field, 60% there. 1 of 3 from 3, 33%, 0% from the free throw line, 1 personal foul, a -21 and +. Brandon Williams, 17 minutes, 12 points. So he ended up getting double figures like D'Angelo Russell, which was the only 2 guys that did that off the bench. He also had, like I said, 1 steal. He also had 3 turnovers with 3 of 7 from the field, 42%, 1 of 4 from 3, 25%, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 62%, 2 personal fouls and a +2 and +. The rest of the guys did not play. 43 rebounds, 23 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 15 turnovers, 34 of 80, 42% from the field, 16 of 45, 35% from 3, 26 of 31, 83% from the free throw line, and 25 personal fouls. And then you look at the Detroit Pistons. Tobias Harris got in double figure, just like all the other starters on this team. 36 minutes for him, 11.6 boards, 1 assist, 1 turnover. Didn't shoot the ball that great, 3 of 12 to be exact. 25%, 1 of 5 from 3, 20%, but he did go 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 80%, 3 personal fouls in the +8 and +. Obviously, when you shoot majority jump shots, it can be hard and be tough to make them consistently. He just didn't really have it going tonight, but guess who did? Duncan Robinson, 34 minutes, 18 points, 6 rebounds, one of them was offensive, one assist, 6 of 11 from the field, 54%, 3 of 6 from three, 50%, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 100%, one personal foul, and a plus 19, a plus minus. Jalen Duren, 29 minutes, 33 points, 10 rebounds, a double double. 5 of them was offensive rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 13 to 16 from the field, 81% there. And he also shot no threes, but he went 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 87%. 5 personal fouls in the plus 28 and plus minus. A dominant performance for Jalen Duren. Really manned the paint, was strong, was physical, was tough. Even had some hang time and some layups to be able to still finish. Wasn't easy, but when you're shooting 81% for the game, it looks like that sometimes on the stat sheet, I should say. Cade Cunningham, 37 minutes, 21 points, 18 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 turnover, 7 to 16 from the field, 43%, 2 of 4 from 3, 50%, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 62%, 3 personal fouls, a plus 11 and plus minus. He was diamond up his teammates and he only had 1 turnover. You got to be glad that Cade is slowing down the game, making the right reads while still trying to put pressure on the defense by attacking the paint and hitting the mid ranges and the threes when he's needed. And that's his game. He just becoming a better version of himself when it comes to decision making. We knew he had it. He just doing it more smoother, more cleaner, and not making as many mistakes when he's trying to find a way to get his teammates involved while still looking for his. Asor Thompson, 28 minutes, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 6 of 12 from the field, 50%, 1 of 2 from 3, 50%, and also 2 of 6 from the free throw line, 33%, 1 personal foul, plus 8 and plus minus. Isaiah Stewart, 25 minutes, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 4 of 7 from the field, 57%, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 50% there, 3 personal fouls, a minus 13 and plus minus. Ronald Holland, 18 minutes, 2 points. He also had 5 boards, 3 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 1 of 5, 20% from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 0% there, 0 free throws, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 13 and plus minus. Javonte Green, 14 minutes, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 block, 3 of 6 from the field, 50%, 1 of 2 from 3, 50% there, no free throws taken, plus 12 and plus minus. And they haven't really got much out of Karis LeVert, and he did play a substantial amount of minutes, which was 18 today, but he only had 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a turnover. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 33%, but he did make his only 3, and he didn't take any free throws, but he did also give them 3 personal fouls on him. And he also was a minus 2 and plus minus. Chaz Lanier played a couple seconds, and that was it, but he finished as a plus 2 and plus minus. The rest of the guys was healthy, but they didn't get on the court because the coaches made that decision. They won the rebound category 47 to 43. They also won assists 29 to 23. Steals, they won by 7, 10 to 3. And they also won blocks by 1, 4 to 3. They also had 7 turnovers, which was less than the Dallas Mavericks. 45 and 91, 49% from the field, which was better than the 42 that the Mavericks shot. And it also was 9 of 24, 37 from 3. That's respectable. But the Mavericks weren't that far behind with 35%. But they did send them to the free throw line more, 23 of 34. They only shot 67%, while the Mavericks scored 83% of theirs. But they also committed less personal fouls with 22 compared to the 25 that the Mavericks did. But the Pistons didn't really care about all that because they did enough to win and stay in front for the majority of the game, which helped them close it out with the win. That's what they came for. That's what they got. Can't be mad at them for that. The Mavericks, I just don't know where they go here. You know, they have a lot of good players. They have good size, but they can't stay healthy. Guys are in and out of the lineup. Some guys just not playing to their full capabilities, and their defense has not been as great as we thought it would be because of that reason too, because guys are not on the court enough. And that's something that they needed to have go in their way when we knew it was a possibility that it wouldn't. And that's a rude awakening for them because if they can't get the chemistry and they can't get things figured out and solved, they're going to have a tough time staying in the top of the West or at the bottom of the West because you need to consistently be winning. And if you're not doing that, you're losing. And if you're losing, you won't be heading to the playoffs. You might not even be headed to the play-in because some other team might be on their tail because the way that they've been going with at the start of this season is not going in a good direction so far. So we'll see what happens with the Mavericks. They're an interesting team mainly because of AD and Cooper Flag and the fact that Kyrie might return this season. But if they get too far in the hole, it may not even matter what goes on in the future. because it's just so hard to play catch up in the West when you're not even doing enough to win consistently in the beginning of the season, and these same problems can happen in the middle or the end. What are you going to do? Who you going to rely on to be able to help you win these games? Cooper Flag showing he's not ready. Anthony Davis is missing the action a lot for his career in general. So Lively been injured. Gaffer's been injured in his career. So the guys you have play well together on paper. You think, especially with Jason Kidd as the coach, it all made sense. But if you can't get them on the court and they can't really play well together and they can't figure things out, then they just gonna be another team in the league. And that's the okay and bad. Okay and bad don't make the playoffs. And you already got lucky with the number one pick. Can you really get lucky again? And even if you do, you gotta pay everybody like they've been trying to do. So you still might have to lose somebody to get somebody that still has to develop and still has to play his way into being a legitimate NBA player or future star, which could take years for that to develop. Plus, he has to have chemistry with Cooper Flag for that to work out too, and he has to live up to his hype. So it's no easy way, no easy novice path for these guys. You got to get it done legit, and if you don't, you're just gonna be a team that wasted a lot of talent. And it happens throughout the NBA every year, every 5 years, every 10 years. It's just a cycle, a cold story that happens over and over again. And it's the team that you thought would be good, and you're gonna hear all these videos of why they could have been, why we thought they'd be good, and why they never accomplished the goals that they set out for themselves, and the fans did too. And the Mavericks could be one of those teams where everybody said they got a good 2-3 year window to be able to win a championship. But if they're gonna have situations and things happen like this, they might be not getting that done. But we still have to see how it plays out, and we can all laugh and talk about it years from now. Other than that, I would just say the Pistons, they still showing you that they might not have the greatest amount of talent, but it doesn't really matter when you know how to play the game the right way and you know how to play together and you know how to get the best out of each other. And that's what they did tonight, and that's what they've been doing since last year. And we'll see if it be good enough for them to make the playoffs next year. And K just has to continue to play at a superstar level. And if he does that like he's been doing lately, they're going to have tough losses, and they also going to have great wins, because that's what the regular season is about. It's a test of your will, a test of your knowledge, a test of your might, and a test of your consistency. And they showed that they can do it last year, but can you do it again? So far, they looking like they can. We have to see how the season goes to see will they end it the same way that they did last year, which was top 6 in the Eastern Conference, and we'll see if they can do it this year too. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the announcement when it first come out. I also say I do make conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. I do make breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and all the future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage. And on top of that, I also try to upload videos each and every day throughout the day to always give you something to watch and something to enjoy. Not only that, I also got over 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now, and it's all for free. Other than that, thanks for watching. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay good. Enjoy the night. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back, continue to support any way that you have in the past, in the present too. And hopefully y'all continue to do it in the future. Y'all be good. Enjoy y'all weekend. Enjoy y'all night. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more analysis for y'all to enjoy and see. Other than that, I'm gone for now, man. Peace.